Hey everybody, this is that drummer guy Josh Runquist, and I'm here with the guys from Neuralizer, who just did a fantastic job here tonight, opening for TesseracT, Cloudkicker, and Intronaut here at the Skyway Theater in Minneapolis. How are you guys doing tonight?
We are dandy, Josh. Just dandy. One could say too dandy.
We can never be dandy enough.
It was dandy, and then it was more dandy, and then it was just Dylan.
It was great.
He's just afraid to dabble in dandies.
All right, so just to introduce you guys from left to right, if you could go from there. Starting on my left.
I'm Dylan. I'm one of the guitar players in Neuralizer.
I am Tyler. I am the drummer and background vocalist.
I'm the Green Ranger, and I play guitars.
I'm Trudell, and I play bass for Neuralizer.
And I am Blaze, and I'm the lead vocalist.
Oh, very cool. And this is my second time seeing you guys here. The first time was last month with Animals as Leaders, and that was just a killer set seeing you guys for the first time.
Yeah, that was
Thanks, man.
Great first experience at Skyway too.
It was a fun show.
Yeah.
It was an honor to get to play with some of those bands. So.
Yeah. Grew up listening to like After the Burial and Veil Maya. Awesome to be able to play with those guys.
Good time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just awesome. Like, being a local band, and you guys are like opening for like some of the best bands coming through town. I mean, that's a really cool experience.
Yeah, it's really great for us because we don't necessarily fit into a lot of the kind of cookie cutter molds of a lot of metal bands nowadays. So when we get to kind of play with a lot of these bands, it really influenced us. You know, like Animals, and the last year really TesseracT. We've all really got into them, and so it's really cool to kind of get to play with bands that really do kind of embody kind of what we want. Out of music, very dynamic, full range, and just very musical. Regardless of how heavy or soft it may be, it's very musical, and that's what we strive for.
Oh, very cool. And with that said, how did you guys come to be a Neuralizer?
Oh, jeez. This is going to be a long answer.
All right, we'll do the condensed version.
Let's give them the biblical version.
A long time ago.
That's the Star Wars version.
Yeah, it's way better than the Bible.
Photos fence.
Anyway, Neuralizer originally, before it even had a name, was my solo project. I started kind of writing and recording music, doing everything: guitar, bass, vocals, drums. Really just kind of to prove it to myself that I could. And I was really, really proud of everything, and I was extremely happy that it came out. And I realized, cool, I had this whole EP, but what was the point of it? So I started to put a band together, and that our first EP, Gnosis, it was actually the first 6 songs that I wrote and recorded and re-recorded with the band. And then slowly but surely, it's kind of piecing together, finding members. Deli had joined right at the end of Gnosis, and then Mike had joined after Gnosis was released, while we were kind of starting to write new stuff, and then Blaze had joined after that. He moved from Illinois about a year and a half ago to come join, because we've constantly just been on a revolving door of members trying to find the right ones, and this is the lineup that I really wanted. The irony is that Mike had quit about a year and a half ago, and Dylan.
Someone was a bitch. I mean,
and Dylan had replaced Mike.
That's okay.
And then we ended up parting ways with Ben, our other guitar player, and Mike rejoined, and it was great. This is really the best lineup that I feel this band's ever had. As weird as it is, I'm the only technically original member, but this is what, to me, really the first full, true lineup of this band that I've been happy with from start to finish, and just very, very proud of what we've done. And the new album, Eons, really just scratches the surface of really what we're going for. Because Eons was written, really only 3 out of the 5 of us were really there for the writing process. Deli, Mike, and I were writing that. Blaze joined at the end of the recording, where everything was written, recorded. He just added vocals to it, which him and I pretty much wrote all the vocals, and he wrote a couple lyrics for a few different songs like Passageway and Anthology. And then Dylan contributed to Anthology, the last song on the album, and a couple solos scattered throughout. So we're all on the album, but it wasn't a full collective album. And now that we're together, the 5 of us, we're really, really excited to start doing, music as this band, as this Neuralizer, as going forward, really just shaping ourselves.
Anyways, with the formation with you guys, and of course getting like quality shows like this, hopefully it goes a little better. Cough, cough. Where are you guys expanding into your sound? I mean, with the EP that you graciously gave me, and I'll be playing on the show, where are you guys going to expand from here?
Everywhere. I know that's a very cliche thing for a lot of bands to say, where we're going to have heavier and we're going to have softer. I don't know. I mean, we just play. That's kind of been the role of this band. When I started it, I wanted it to be. I had a very definitive idea of what I wanted.
He had Nazi vision.
Yes, it was very, very much. I kind of had a stranglehold in the idea, but I was very open once we had more people join. I'm not a good guitar player. I can't write very great guitar parts, but I wrote a lot of the parts of the EP, and I just kind of like worked around that using odd time signatures, just as almost. I hate to say a crutch, but I really like that just to try and make interesting parts with different rhythms, being a drummer, and that's what I'm more comfortable with. But
now that you're a capable guitarist,
now that I'm in a band with 4 of the best musicians that I've ever got to play with, the stuff that we just spontaneously write is exactly what I've always envisioned playing. We don't have to sit and count out. All right, let's make this part 13. Let's make this part 9. We just play and we figure it out.
Yeah,
and
just whatever is natural.
It's extremely organic, and that's what's important to us. I mean, we all have ideas what we want. We know we want some really heavy stuff. We know we want some really cool spacey ambient stuff. I mean, we're just gonna go. We don't really have a check mark of, all right, we've got the heavy part, we've got the soft part, we've got the sexy part.
Well, we don't have like an idea for the album either.
Yeah,
we're just
we're just jamming
music.
I mean, really, we've been kind of working on getting Mike back up to speed after we rejoined. He had to learn all of the other guitar parts that he didn't write. Yeah. So we've been finally getting back up to speed, and then we've just been jamming and practices and just seeing what comes out. And we have so much material already.
6 ideas.
Yeah, so
it's a whole bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, but it's gonna be us, and that's really, once again, kind of a cliche thing to say, but it's true for us.
I think it'll finally be the first Neuralizer album that is Neuralizer.
It is.
Because everyone that has been released has been different members and different styles of music, different vocalists, different this, different that.
Yeah.
So,
But
be nice.
yeah, it's be us.
Oh, very cool. No, I'm glad to see that too, because I mean, like, I love the EP, and I can't wait to see where the album's going to go from there. And of course, more live shows and everything. Has there been any more live shows announced or anything after this?
Nothing 100% confirmed. We have a few shows in the works that aren't announced yet. But yeah, that's we're trying to book as much as we can. Trying to do as much as we can, and unfortunately, right now, nothing's set up yet. But yeah, a couple things in the works. So.
Cool. And of course, a few of you guys are doing some excellent YouTube videos as well. I love your drum playthroughs that you do. That's very cool. I am so disappointed you did not get to do your Devin Townsend scream.
I know. I was just like, dude, we got rushed so intensely. I was just like, you know what? No vocals for me tonight.
I think if they would have given you the chance to be able to do that scream, you guys would have been able to play longer.
All right, hold on. 20 minutes.
This is what they're capable of? All right.
That dude looks like Steven Wilson, and he sounds like Devin Townsend. He is the mecca of prog metal.
I like this part of the interview. Can we just stroke my ego the whole time?
Well, plug away, man.
We have plans to do more YouTube videos.
Cool.
It's something we just have to allocate time for. Simply put, we need to be better with time management.
And honestly, within the next month or 2, we'll probably be having a lot more, because basically everything we do within the band, everything we do ourselves, as far as the CD. Tyler is an audio engineer. He does all the recording, all the producing, all the mixing, everything. I have designed both the EP for Gnosis, which I have no part in, and for Eons.
We're doing this one together, though.
I know. Yeah. So, yeah, and but it's like, even for videos, we haven't done too much like production for our videos right now, but we're already throwing ideas around for music videos and so forth. And even for those, we be primarily doing it all within ourselves. Like, we have a lot of pride in doing everything.
We're very DIY, and Yeah, I mean, it gives us, you know, a lot of confidence in we can do stuff. I mean, that's just the day and age we're in now.
Yeah, and the thing is too is that like I know from my personal experience when I've had somebody else take control of like the recording side of things, it always comes out not how I want it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot of it. It's just like I think, you know, a lot of times, especially like you just said, like nowadays it's a lot of do it on your own, and I think musicians just the way, you know, from listening to music for years and years, you just hear what you want. You know what I mean?
By the way, your guitar tone, I'm changing completely.
Oh, okay. Put a whole bunch of
Actually,
whole
need
bunch
to
of
go
chorus
through
on
and
there.
change all of mine.
Yeah.
We just kind of like threw them together.
Yeah.
Just a lot more tremolo and delay, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, but more YouTube videos to come, more individual stuff, more want to do like more some playthrough videos.
We should do some teasers of like new riffs and shit too.
Yeah, really just kind of all out. We just need to now that we don't, you know, as of right now, don't have a bigger show set up where we need to kind of prepare for that and have a bunch of stuff in the way. We can really just kind of focus on that and kind of pushing that out. So
That's what I want to do.
We
is
had
get the
a
new
couple.
stuff.
We had a couple little shows too before. We had a show before the animals, and then a show before this one, which they kind of took time away from making YouTube videos and that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's kind of right now. It's just hard with all the schedules, just making everything work. But it's I mean, it's exciting. It's what we like to do. I mean, normally when we're practicing, we're getting to our practice space around 11 to midnight and going until 4 a.m.
Yeah, being an adult and being in a band is just not two things that need to go together.
So we need a time machine and become prepubescent.
No, we
boys
need
again.
clones to do all our work for us.
Yeah.
Okay, that works too. I'm cool with the prepubescent boys again.
Dude,
you know,
backwards time machines are sketchy.
I don't think you should ever say prepubescent boys in an interview again.
Yeah.
I was saying that's
Yeah, that might bring a bad presence. Lost profits, for
Red dot
example.
status.
Right. Yeah, NSA is watching us.
fair enough.
At least it'll be Tyler's image ruined though, and we can just be like, yeah.
Yeah, he was weird.
But yeah.
But us drummers are in the back, so it really doesn't matter anyways.
It's true. That's why I need a big kit. I have to kind of poke my head up. Guys, look at me! Look at me!
Who's playing that drum kit back there?
It's scaled back now though. It's tinier.
I do love your setup though. I
Thank
mean,
you, man.
it is awesome.
I was thinking the other day. I think you got your set like instead of neuralized, neutered.
I got a
Oh.
You
neutered
like
sound.
chopped the bass drum off.
One ball.
Like cut off the left nut, man. It was like, oh, ow.
That's
It's half the kit you used to be.
But yeah, the main thing is that we're, you know, with scheduling, like we're working on time management,
Yeah.
like we're trying to push more shows and push more internet presence.
Yeah.
We're just trying
Nothing
to
wrong with
we're
that.
just trying to keep busy, you know, everything we can, you know, we'd like to think that, you know, we wake up, we eat, sleep, and, you know, live for this band. It's what we all want to do. It's what we all, you know, enjoy doing. And that's the big thing, you know, with this lineup, more than any other lineup from the start of this band, when the five of us are in a room, we enjoy being there. We enjoy playing with each other. We enjoy, you know, being together, making music, and just being in the same room. And that's something that this band's never had for a collective, you know, as we are now. So that really inspires us and pushes us harder, you know, being that we are enjoying doing that much more than ever before. So,
Why play music if you're not having fun?
you know,
So very true.
yeah, if you can tell, I mean, and our live show at times, as serious and as heavy as the music can be sometimes, we're anything but serious on stage. But if you were
Keeps
up,
it fun.
if we're up
wearing
there,
costumes.
yeah, if we're up
We
there,
have plenty
we're
of time.
entertaining. I mean,
We have
that's
plans.
the point. We want to entertain. We want people to remember us for all, you know, facets of what we do. And, you know, there are a million bands that sound fantastic. There are a million bands that are fun to watch. We want to be one of those bands that's both, and that people can take away. Even someone that isn't into music can watch us and enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Those five idiots.
Yeah,
So entertaining.
Yeah, no matter how long you guys play, whether it's a set or a song,
Yeah.
you know,
Got two.
or two
We
songs.
need to start writing 2-minute songs so we can.
Actually play full sets.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Yeah.
That's right. Go in the crossover thrash route. You guys will make it.
Exactly.
Just make them up on stage.
Just have a couple chords. Hey, we're going to see here.
You could go the grindcore
Jazz
route as
band,
well. Just
yeah.
make up notes randomly.
I'm just gonna blast. You guys go.
You just tune low enough, and we'll be able to tell anything.
I'll just growl the whole time and we'll be good.
That's what you did today.
Growl.
Oh. But no, we need to do our tone screams.
Yeah,
Do you remember the
Oh wait, we have to start a new
Oh.
genre too. We have to start Donald Duck Core.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that right
Acapella core could work.
now. Would be sweet.
You heard it here first. Acapella core.
I want to
Hearing a
go
bass
on
drum.
record right now. Most genres that end in core are not my favorite. Just saying. So
All the more incentive for us to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
We should go to the next question.
unless it's core.
Core.
You don't even know what it is. Cause I don't.
There could be cork core.
It's just a pile of apple cores. It's core.
Oh man.
It's just based off the sound of uncorking a bottle. We just go off of that every single song. It's not gent. You know how gent is the sound that it makes? Cork core is that. I can work with it.
Terrible idea.
So is.
Proceed with the chlorophyll.
You guys want to plug like KROCKS and the Observer?
I'm in a band called The Observer. We're awesome. Check out our YouTube page on The Observer MN.
That's right, folks.
Yeah, that's true. We do
That's a
have
plug.
there are other projects that we do as band members. So
That's actually funny. The Observer is all the reject riffs from eons.
They were not rejected riffs, just one person didn't.
there was one person that rejected those riffs.
And then became an awesome band.
Did. Yeah, if you're down for awesome instrumental music, yeah, check out Mike's other band, The Observer, which is named after.
Oh yeah,
Neuralizer.
we're playing the Mill City Nights Battle of Bands on the 24th of May, so it's a good night to come check us out. I don't know what time we played. Last time we were supposed to play at 7, we played at 5. So get there at 3 and we'll probably see us.
And then Dylan has his Kato Appear solo stuff,
That's
which
right.
is
Just like wild fusion music. So just I just go for it really. So
Awesome.
it's fun.
Yeah, I've checked it out. It's great stuff, man.
oh thanks. You know I didn't think you would like it because I know a lot of drummers like they're kind of like. Ooh, programmed drums, not so much. And then other drummers are just like, I can appreciate it. But
I mean, I'm half and half. I mean, it depends on the quality of the music that's being
I
produced.
did drum a little bit on this.
It also depends on how the drums are programmed, how much time is put into them.
Right.
Because programmed drums that sound like programmed drums, and there's programmed drums that don't sound like programmed drums.
And there's electronic drums that sound like programmed drums, even if you do play them.
Right. Yeah.
And there's drums that sound like drums. And
There's cans that kind of sound like drums.
yeah.
Garbage cans.
There's all kinds of drums, actually.
And for all the finest drum quality, please shop at Guitar Center.
Guitar Center, Edina.
Oh, you're in Edina now. That's
Come
right.
shop at Tyler. I am closer to home.
Where am I going to get my cymbals now?
Just hit me up, dude.
Just find his arch rival and get all the business name.
Later down the road, what bands would you like to be able to open for when they come to town?
I'm thinking Mastodon. Like that would be awesome.
Mastodon is definitely
For me
up at the
personally,
top.
and I know for you as well, Devin
yeah.
Townsend.
Oh, yeah.
That would be great. If
Pretty much any
Hint,
awesome
he might be coming to
progressive
town.
rock band.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
At the end of the year.
That's awesome.
Willing to put us on the bill.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Play with.
exactly. Yeah. Any band that wants to share a stage with us, we're down to do it. I mean, national touring acts. Yeah, Mastodon, absolutely. Devin, absolutely. Between the Bear and Me would be another one that would just be phenomenal to play with. And we've got to share the stage with a couple of the bands that we're ridiculously excited to say we play with Animals as Leaders, to say we play with TesseracT and Cloudkicker. We're playing a show with Cloudkicker now. Like,
Their first and only tour.
Yeah,
That's
so
Yeah.
amazing. So, but yeah, I mean,
And they're going to be hitting the stage pretty soon. So.
exactly. Yeah, I'm excited.
It's a good thing we're
Yeah,
doing
it's
this
a
now.
beer, a cigarette.
But yeah, any band that wants to play with us, any band that will have us, we're down. We just love playing. We love playing music.
And it's something we pride ourselves on is that we can form our set to really fit in with most bands.
Yeah.
Where we have some very different songs we can do that, and that's especially going to be better once we have more material.
Well, I think our new stuff will be even more versatile because with the way Dylan and I are going to write together, I think it'll be more of a complete thought. Because Eons was kind of a battle between me and the other guitarist for supremacy to see whose riffs were we going to really work off of for the song. So it sounds good, don't get me wrong, but it's not like it's not a one-train directional thought.
There's some sexual tension.
There's a lot of sexual tension.
And then the vocals will fit in better because for some of the songs on Eons, all the instrumental was written.
Yeah.
Then
Most
the
of
vocals
it,
were on
most
top.
of it, most of the music was
And-
written before the vocals.
And for bands like this with that time signature, that's a little bit difficult to do, especially since me being a lead vocalist, I was not a vocalist before I moved up here and joined the band.
That's
I just
why
had
we
a
don't
little
do
bit of experience in it, and then I went with it. And so now with this next album, I'll be much more comfortable with it, and just everything will be organic. The entire lineup will be writing it together. We'll all be there in the process. And
USDA certified
We're
organic.
just gonna turn into the new Meshuggah and just make very, very rhythmic vocal patterns.
That sounds
That's
horrible.
all you need.
It's not,
No more
it's not
melodies.
Do what you
Down with the melodies.
Did no one learn from Ben from Dillinger Escape Plan? You're not in Meshuggah. Stop being Meshuggah.
That was a phenomenal interview. So glad. So agree with that. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, when I interviewed Ben last week, I thanked him for saying that, and he really appreciated it.
Well, no, and it's true. You know, there's so many. Well, there are so many bands now that you can't separate them from one another. And if that's what you're into, that's fine. I have nothing against a band that sounds somewhat more generic. That's absolutely fine. But for us, we want when you hear us, we want you to know it's us. We want to stand out, and not just because we want to stand out. We want to stand out because that's what we write. That's what we play. We don't try and write or anything that's going to be sounds like this band or sounds like this band. We're influenced by so much. Anything everything from Meshuggah to pop music.
Like,
Dylan and I want to go see Lady Gaga next
gone.
month.
Just don't do it.
I mean, we just love music, and we just when we come out with a song, we don't feel that it's kind of in a definitive genre. That's one of the worst questions. Not worst questions, but it's hard to answer. Someone asks, "What kind of music do you play?"
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
I never ask that. I mean, it's always up to the person listening to it for the music.
I always say, it's like if we had to sum it up, it'd be progressive metal. But I prefer to tell them, listen to it and tell me, because I'll accept whatever you say, because it's up to them to decide. What
Yeah.
it is.
I play music. That's all that I can say honestly and know that it's true.
I'd like to think anyone listening to any kind of metal, that if you listen to it, you can get a general idea of what it sounds like.
No.
Yeah. Which is why I never ask that question. I think artists appreciate that more. It's like,
Right.
Absolutely.
You're trying to compartmentalize the band before either you listen to them or whatever situation.
Genres are just labels, man.
you just haven't been to college yet, man.
You know what's labels? The man.
Man.
Okay. Just to wrap things up here, since I know we all want to see Cloudkicker, is there anything else that you guys would like to bring up that I've not brought up yet?
We have a Facebook page. What was it? It was like
Facebook is Neuralizer Band. Facebook.com/Neuralizer Band. Our YouTube page is Neuralizer Rocks. If you're interested in this band, if you enjoy what we do, just check us out. And spread the word. I mean, that's really all that you can do nowadays in music. The market is so oversaturated. All you can do is just hope that one person checks us out, and then they tell two friends, and they tell two friends, and they tell two friends,
and so on,
and so on.
Yeah, for everybody that's listening, we appreciate that you guys are checking us out. I want to say thanks to Josh for giving us the interview.
No, not a problem, man.
Absolutely. And you know what? If you come up to us at any show and say, "I heard you on that drummer guy," free CD for you.
Yeah.
That's a good promotion, guys.
We also have T-shirts.
Yeah, we have if you want a limited edition T-shirt, hit us up at any show or hit us up on Facebook. We have limited hand printed, screen printed T-shirts. So,
And for those who do approach us, I apologize for anyone I'm mean to. I'm not a nice person. I will just have that on record now.
we normally put a muzzle on him until we go on stage.
It's like Hannibal Lecter.
It's for the best, and it's just how things go.
Wheel them out on a dolly.
But thank you guys so much for listening, and make sure to keep checking out that drummer guy. We are Neuralizer.
Yeah.
Right on, guys.
Cool, thanks. Let's go watch Cloudkicker.
Let's go watch Cloudkicker. This is that drummer guy. Thank you.